Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. He'll take this at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's out in the clear. Hits the 20. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability. But, boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering, why? Why this team wasn't ready to go? That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt. And now the Colts line it up to go for 2. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the playoff in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Another shot at this extra point here. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Dobbs. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's go now. Check. Hey, check that. Street. Get up.
On second down, Jacobs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And on third down, the Colts going with the nickel here.
Panther 11.
Here's Willis to the air. Watson with the catch. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Ready up. Come on. Set. Go.
Willis looking to throw. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And it's going to be second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Completes this one to Kraft. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Offense up to the line fast. Second and 10 now. He sends this one to the end zone. Big gain downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensive.
Call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting at the 10. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Shut up! Go street! Viking 18!
Taylor gets it on first and 10. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Curve 19. Curve 19.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check go.
Richardson on 3rd. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Packers will take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ali! Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Get up.
Here's Willis. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Let's say 19. Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18. Pioneer. Hook.
From the 34. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Throwing is Willis. That's complete to Musgrave. And this one doesn't go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's now 4th down.
Track 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 4th down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw.
Working quickly here.
19 Lions. 18
From the 43. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Go.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Putting the tight end in motion.
Cup 19. Buffalo 18. And up.
This one taken in by Kraft. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set up. Big Lion. They smash. Ready.
Watson, quick pass wide. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Motioning one of the tight ends. He finds him right side. It's a Green Bay touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
He'll take this at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Hurt! Hurt! Go!
Taylor trying the left side. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go!
Taylor again. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. But they'll take that every single time.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
At the 49-yard line.
Set! Hut, hut!
They go again with Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, set! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! Ready?
Throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Warriors 70. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. Check go.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. The Colts with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room.
Ready.
First down, ball at the 36.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Roll, roll, roll. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Smash, smash. Get up.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
60 Maverick. Come on, come on. Set. Bronco.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Second and 9. At the Packers.
Slot man in motion right. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis! Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Shut up. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Willis now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jalen Jones. And the Colts will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Come 19, come 19. Check go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 8-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Get up.
Throwing now, Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tie this game at 21.
All time.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go.
Reed's got it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready? 18, Pioneer.
From the 29. Fits it through the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
And go.
Finds his man. It's Kraft. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Watson, quick pass wide. He's got a gain of 6 there. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Hey, smash, say, hey. Take go.
Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Come on, set.
Willis looking to throw. Has it down close. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Go! Panther 11!
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Dragon 60! Chap 60! Chap 60! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! 19 Lions! Go!
Throwing from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down.
Let's
First
go.
and 10 at the
70
41-yard
Ranger,
line.
70 Ranger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19, ready?
They'll throw again, Richardson. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70. Hut, hut.
First down throw here from Richardson. Taylor makes the catch. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Set. Ready.
Trying it right side with Chandler. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Set. Mustang 19. Set, go.
They're going Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. Gay with the point after. And the Colts tie us up 28-all. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone. That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Set.
Dom's the man in motion right. 2nd and 10 now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Willis. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. You get a pick-6, you get a pick-6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick-6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Return starts at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So we're through 3 here. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go!
Getting right back to it after that interception. He's got Watson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that, all that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game, you gotta snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Trying again, following the sack. That's into the hands of Downs. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9.
Let's go! Street!
Watson, quick pass wide. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is reeled in by Reed. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. A give left side to Taylor. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go, sack!
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
On first down, it's Richardson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Got it. Ready? Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Go!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On target to his man Taylor. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Option play headed right on first and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
18 rattle. 18 rattle. Ready, ready.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Okay, ready. Go! Hut, hut.
This finds Downs. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Jones. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, by that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Here we go. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds too. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
46-yard line.
Go!
Now a toss play, Taylor. And he's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set! 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts making a 3-score game in the 4th. Now the Colts leaving the offense out there. They're going to try for 2.
Here we
The
go,
Colts
Shaq.
will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
He's throwing for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defenses stop them.
He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, great.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
18, right here. Let's go now. Panther Street, Panther Street. Set go.
Here's Willis to the air. Trying to push it deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So the Packers showing faith in their offense as they decide to go for 2. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now from the gun. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Running right. This is Taylor. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hut.
Now Richardson to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Shut up. Bring it. Go.
A run here with Taylor. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Jonathan Taylor.
The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Third and 6.
Let's go. Panther 11. Pick Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Richardson on third. This one finds Taylor. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the gun, Taylor. And he runs this down to around the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Taylor now up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Set. Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. Ready?
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts go up by 19.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Set go.
Willis gets this one to Watson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Green Bay.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Set. 18 Bradley. 18 Bradley.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.